Here's a day in my life as a disabled artist, including the symptoms I struggle with. I have a really hard time getting out of bed every day. I typically wake up in pain. Today it was pretty gnarly in my hips and knees, which has been where most of my pain has been located lately. Junie, my service dog, decided to sleep on the hard floor today, even though she has a very cushy bed she usually loves to sleep in. I gave her breakfast and took a shower. I don't wash my hair most days because I have really thick curly hair and it takes a long time, but I get dressed, do some skincare, and take my morning meds. This week was a bit extra chaotic because my mom did drive to San Diego with my car keys. So usually I drive to my class, but I did have to take a Lyft because the bus isn't accessible for me. It would take 2.5 hours to get to my class, but neither is Lyft, so that rocks. About half the time, even though it's illegal, Lyft drivers will reject me because of my service dog and or my mobility aids. After Juniper causes mass destruction in the Uber, I make it to the Hollywood area where my class is. My pain is extra, but I need to acquire food because I didn't have time due to the whole Lyft ordeal, and if I don't eat, I will pass out. I got something to eat and drink at Be Bright Coffee and went across the street to class at the Groundlings. I'm in their advanced improv class right now, which is called Improv Lab, and I love it so much. Junie does come with me to class, and everyone there has been awesome about it. I didn't take her to one improv class my first year out of college, and I did pass out, and it was a huge disaster, so I learned my lesson. During class, I'll usually experience pain and syncope symptoms, which Junie watches me for. I don't like to talk about this online and have mentioned it maybe once due to huge stigma, but I do experience motor tics from a previous head injury that I take medicine for to make them virtually unnoticeable, but they do get really active when I'm not actively doing something, so I crochet in class, so I don't really have them very much. On our break, I take my midday meds, I let Junie off duty, and she runs around for everyone to pet her. After class, I had a very important meeting to get to, and incredibly, I watched the first Lyft pull in, see Junie and I, and drive away. The second one did take us, thank goodness. I logged onto my meeting just in the nick of time, but I was so stressed out. The meeting went great though, and then I did rest for a little bit for my next meeting, which was a prep development meeting for a new short film I'm working on with some super talented disabled creatives. So wiped, and I went to lay in bed. I have a rule not to lay under the covers unless I'm trying to sleep, so I make my bed, which I didn't have time for in the morning. I have a lightheaded moment where I just stop and lean over. All done. Don't have any remaining energy to make anything for dinner, so I have a toast with some stuff I found. It's good I'm eating, so that is good. I take Junie on her evening walk, and I'm in quite a lot of pain now, but I do need to move. Things just pop out of place with every step. It's very painful. Junie is obsessed with cats and runs to this house with 6 cats on my complex. We're all out tonight, and she was surrounded. I laid in bed and crocheted some more to unwind. I also have a shop where I sell my art, crochet, and jewelry. If anyone wants to check that out, I would so appreciate it. At this point, my pain is quite unbearable, so I do my evening skincare so I can take my evening meds and hope things work. I alternate pain reduction methods so I don't get used to any one thing. Tonight I use cornbread, CBD, and THC sleepy gummies. No one day for me is the same. Let me know if you'd like to see me do something like this again. Cross my fingers. Hope the medicine works. Good night.